Look. All right. Hello, everyone. Let's see if YouTube will notify everyone that I am live. When you'll come in, just say hello and tell me how y'all doing. Hey, Diane. I thought I had a sneeze. It was kind of like a sneeze cough. How are you, Diane? How are you today? I'm actually running a little bit late because so y'all know I get like fresh dog food from my old neighbor. But she texted at 1:15, 1:20, said I'll be over in 12 minutes. She's not here yet. So at some point I'm gonna have to run downstairs to like go get my dog food. So yeah. Let's see. Sherelle says, hey, she said, did you receive your herbs? Yes, I have all the herbs. I'm actually going to be testing out stuff this week. For this wash day today, I'm going to test out the hibiscus and aloe mix that I have. Yeah, I might film. I might film that for you guys, but it won't be for this week. This week for this week's Tip Tuesday, I'll be doing the final length check for you guys for the challenge. So that's what this week's video will be, but maybe the following week. So I'll just film it this week, but it'll be for like the following week so you guys can see the hair, my results from my new gloss bar. I just finished filming actually for Tip Tuesday, so I feel like my hair's a little bit wild because I was doing all types of stuff with it, doing my little length check. And y'all, I mean, I definitely grew, I would say probably like 1.5 inches, maybe almost close to 2 inches, which is a lot for me. So I'm really, really excited for you guys. Okay. Laurel says, hey, greetings from Barbados. Hey, dear, how are you? Sissy Fly says, hey, Michelle. Hey, dear, how are you, dear? Hi, Sunny James. She says, hello. Catherine says, hi, Nappy team. Hey. Hi, Joy. How are you? So let me know. Did you guys do the tea challenge this week? Did you guys? Well, I guess technically y'all are starting it this week. We focused on herbs for the scalp. We did. I will be drinking our chamomile and echinacea and elderberry. See how I finally remembered that? It only took like 20 times. I'll be using that tea with neem in it. So yeah, I used that for this week. I only re-moisturized my scalp one time. I tried to do it one more time, but I just got really busy. I was trying to get orders out as fast as possible. Hi Sophia, but I would just want to hear your thoughts on it. Also, y'all, I feel like I have some like new growth, like this piece of my hair. I would say it was like my baby hair. It's definitely like growing out. Every few months they keep getting longer and longer, and I'm wondering, is this going to be like an actual new hair, or is this baby hair, or is this not baby hair? How long is baby hair? When does it not be baby hair anymore? Is this actually just my hair? I don't know. Listen, here I go. But anyways, I feel like every time I do the tea challenge, I get a bunch of new growth, and maybe the hair was already growing, but now they're like like a longer length, so I notice it way more. I used to call it like the halo effect. Like when I first started using Ayurveda, I started to notice like little hairs pop up all around my scalp and literally like all around my edges, not just my edges, but like in the middle, there's like 1.5 to 2 to 3 inches of herbs, I mean, of hair. I definitely noticed it this time around, and I'm like, okay, is there more follicles that were inactive that are now being activated from the use of the herbs, especially because I'm doing massages, using different herbs on my scalp like every 2 3 days. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Nika says, woman, that's adolescent hair. It's grown. Okay. I was trying to figure out, I was like, these baby hairs ain't really, maybe this is still considered baby hair, but these other hairs that I would consider baby hairs, they really not baby hairs anymore. They're kind of like long. Um, is that due to the herbal tea challenge? Maybe yes. I really don't know where they're coming from, but they're just like popping out all around. But it's not just, again, I see it obviously on the edges more, but like when I'm going through my hair, I see little hairs popping up all over. So, I always talk about how powerful herbs are. And yes, y'all know I use them, periodically, but Nothing like using them in a tea every 2 to 3 days to stimulate that growth, to stimulate those follicles. I think also massaging the scalp also really helped. I'll talk about all of the results I saw at the end of the well, on Tuesday for the video. But y'all have one more week. So this week y'all be doing your last week of the tea. Remember, I was a week ahead of you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the challenge, are sticking to the challenge. I know some people didn't do everything, but I hope you found at least one tea or one new herb very helpful that you can implement into your regimen. Hi Octavia. She says, "Hey boo," and she says, "Hello to the chat." Hi. Nika says, "Hey eyeliner. I see you on this good Sunday showing out." Yeah, it's only because I literally had just filmed, so that's literally why I still got makeup on. Because a lot of times I've been coming. I usually don't film till later, but I was like, you know what, this morning I'm gonna get up and film. So doing a little bit of a little eyeliner, a little bit of blush on too. um I also hope you guys enjoyed the new series that I'm doing. And again, that's going to be every other Saturday, and I'll be doing the herbal living section. So it'll be skincare. So the first couple weeks will probably be skincare, but I will also get into like home care and other ways to introduce herbs into your regimen. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sharon says, "Good afternoon, Michelle and everyone. Hi, how are you?" Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Nika says you're so cute. Thank you. So are you. So are you. Let's see. Joyce says, so I'm kind of new here, and I think this channel is going to be helpful. I have super thick hair and it's not growing. My hair is not nonstop split ends, and my scalp is super dry. The split ends, well, if your hair is very, really dry, that's probably what's aiding into your split ends. You really have to find a routine that works really well for you. And yes, we do talk a lot about fine hair on my channel, but I'll tell you, some people with thick hair have a hard time keeping it moisturized because your strands are so thick, so a lot of things don't penetrate as easily and as quickly. I would definitely recommend, like, yes, using a water-based moisturizer, like or leave-in, and then definitely something heavier. You may not need something extremely heavy, but you need something that can penetrate those strands. So finding like I mean, I'm always gonna recommend my line because I know it works. But like the leave-in conditioner and then like the hibiscus salad, which is it's a little bit lighter of a salad, but very moisturizing. It has like oils that penetrate. You have like sunflower oil, babasu oil, um, pumpkin seed oil, of course, and you have like hydrators. You have your slippery elm, hibiscus, marshmallow root, rose water. There's no aloe in that line, but those are really, really great. I think that that line that I'm going to work on for that is going to be really, really powerful. And when it comes to split ends, telling me you probably need to really seal your ends. So after you moisturize, seal with either an oil or butter. Trim those split ends off, honey. I'm sorry to tell you, nothing can repair split ends. I don't care whatever they try to sell you out here. Oh, this or it won't. The only thing that can repair split ends is some scissors. So go ahead and do your trims. If you need to trim slowly, because I know sometimes people are like, I can't just trim everything off at one time because it's just too much mentally for them. But start with like at least an inch, get those ends trimmed, and then really work on keeping your hair moisturized. If your scalp is suffering from like extreme dryness, I would ask what is your wash day routine like, and how often are you moisturizing your scalp? And I know a lot of times a lot of people are afraid to put anything on their scalp, but like for instance, this tea challenge can be really, really helpful with keeping that moisture even on your scalp because you're using that tea, and then you can seal with an oil, definitely an oil that can penetrate your into your hair follicles. So like any of the oils I mentioned earlier, sweet almond oil, babasu oil, things like that. Okay, let's see. Octavia says, loved it. Skincare is so important to me at my age. Yeah. My age too, Octavia. Yeah. Skincare. We're gonna do quite a few things with skincare. Y'all know I'm obsessed with skincare. Um, I do wear makeup periodically, like only really when I'm filming or if I'm going out with my friends. But on the regular, for the most part, I don't wear makeup. What you see is what you get. In that video, the skincare video, I didn't have anything on my skin the entire time because I really wanted to show you guys when you take care of your skin, how well it can flourish and look without having to put on any type of makeup. LRL says, love yesterday's video. Yay, I'm glad. I'm so glad. I always know like it's gonna be hit and miss. In the first couple of videos, I know like with the channel, when you only post like hair content and then one day you just post skincare, your channel, it doesn't push out content to people. So if you love the video, share it with other people. Let the YouTube algorithm know that you guys are also interested in skincare, because I feel like that is probably the second most asked question. Obviously, hair care being first, hair care related questions being first. But y'all always compliment me on my skin. You guys always ask about my skin and my skincare routine. So, I will definitely do quite a few videos on that using Ayurvedic herbs, African herbs too, because I meant to say that in the video and I kind of forgot. Turmeric is also an African herb. It's actually used in China, Asia, and Africa. So yes, I mentioned in the video that it's an African mask, but it's not just an African mask. It's technically, and I'm gonna just start calling that just an herbal mask because it is used across all cultures. The yogurt, yes, is used a lot in Ayurveda, like the turmeric and the yogurt. That's a really Ayurvedic combination. But turmeric is again used all across the board. So we'll be getting a lot of herbal remedies that I use, even some that I haven't used in a little while. But like the turmeric, I use anytime I have any dark spots, blemishes. Y'all know I have eczema flare ups. When those eczema flare ups are finished, right? Because um, when I'm in the middle of a flare up, putting something on my skin usually doesn't result in very positive things. I will notice that my skin's biome, and I've read about this more and more, and I keep researching more and more about it. When you're having an eczema flare up, your pH is so high. So a lot of times I will dab apple cider vinegar and water on the flare up while it's in like extreme, like, I don't know, skin is open, it's itching, it's bad. I'll do that to kind of bring the pH of it down, to kind of calm it down. But it does kind of have to, one thing I know is like once it starts, it kind of has to like run its process. And then I'll try to work on getting the skin back down to its like normal complexion and color. But a lot of people did ask me, DM me and ask me if they could use that mask on their under eye circles. I will say you can use it. I would definitely recommend using the one with yogurt first, opposed to the one that's actually like the mass treatment that has like the kale and clay in it. Um, but I will tell you guys that turmeric does contain some heat. So, like when you put it near your eyes, you might feel like your eyes could start to water. So try it slowly. If not, don't do it. There are some other alternatives to try and to rid dark under eye circles. But again, dark under eye circles, like the deep rooted and deep seated ones, are internal. Some of that like we get from like not sleeping. The topical ones we can help get rid of. Dark marks we can help get rid of. So yeah, listen, the series will be really good. I'll really try to focus on skin issues, especially skin issues that most black people and black women have. And we'll kind of, some of it we might do some trial and error and learn together. I might do some like, hey, for a week we're going to try using turmeric for a week, or we're going to try this for a week and see how it responds. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. Okay. Anika said they will sell you a dream about healing split ends. Girl, yeah, I done seen so many. It's so crazy when the industry, the beauty industry, they get stuck on things because they know as people we don't want to cut our hair, and they'll try to sell you, oh, this will repair your hair, use this. And it's like, no, unless it's scissors, don't believe it. It's all a lie. It is all a lie. Oh, Sissy Fly says, another line. Can you repeat that name? Girl, I'm finna be broke with Rapunzel hair. Oh, it's just the hibiscus and shea butter. And I know I have been promising you guys the leave-in and the gel. So that will be the full line. The hibiscus and shea butter. There'll be a leave-in, a gel, a shampoo, and a conditioner on that line. And I should say a deep conditioner, because someone had asked before why I don't use conditioners, why I don't have not I don't use why I don't sell conditioners. And I actually stated it on my Instagram that like I personally feel like regular conditioners I don't want to say are a waste of time, but are a waste of time, because I would rather get the benefits of using a deep conditioner that have that leave and deposit something on my hair rather than something that's rinsed away. Sorry, the woman who brings my dog food just arrived. So if you guys can like give me hopefully like 2 minutes, I'm gonna just run down there and drop the food off. I already paid her, so all right. I'll be right back, okay? Excuse me. Ah. And I'm back. All right. Let's see. Okay. Tiffany said that's nice. People will do skincare videos with makeup on. Yeah, I've definitely seen that before. And I'm like, don't lie to these people. Show them what your skin looks like. um Sorry, now I'm a little out of breath because I like ran up and down these steps. Nika says, listen, me and the skin of mine does fight. It's war over here. Girl, it's war over here for a lot of us. Even though for the most part I don't have like extreme like skin issues like you guys see, but my eczema flare-ups, they don't care. They don't care. And so that's kind of where I feel like I can show you guys. I know I don't have like a ton of like acne. I do get acne occasionally. You probably have seen it occasionally in like some of my videos. Um, but they're the kind that like I don't even know if I want to call it acne because I'll get like a bump and then like I'll just go like that with it and the next day it's gone. I don't know why. And I get them here and they're usually when it's around that time of the month. And literally, I'll just do like that, and the bump will go away. Like I'll push out whatever is in there, wash my face. In the morning, it's completely gone. So I really don't. I don't. I won't claim to really have what I know it is acne. Um, I've had some in the past, but I just as I get older, I don't really experience it. I do sometimes get hormonal marks, hormonal bumps is what I'll call them. But then they they disappear. The bump doesn't scar. No, the bump doesn't scar. It's so weird. Like I really don't know what to like classify it as. The next time I have one, like I'll show you guys actually. I'll film it when I get one. Usually comes around that time of the month for me. But literally like you can see like it well, you can't see it now, but they happen like here sometimes and sometimes like one or two like right around here. And literally I'll just like and I know people tell you don't pick this, don't pick the bump. And I literally just do like that and it goes, I don't know, like goes down, like whatever pus or whatever's in there like comes out and then I just wash my face and then it's gone. I don't know what they are, but okay. Nika says they do at Tiffany full face of foundation, then saying they have glass skin. Yeah, yeah, I see it. They put the foundation and then they put there's like ways to like in your editing to like make your skin like really smooth. And then and I can tell because they're like very blurry, and then if they like move too quickly, you can see like the blur kind of go in. I'm like, so is this really a skincare video or is it just are you trying to like fake people out? I don't know. I like to show you guys real, which is why usually when I come on my YouTube lives, usually I don't have any makeup on because I want to show you in different settings. Like this is what I look like all the time, pretty much. Not with makeup, but without makeup. Joyce says, thanks. I'm grateful. I will try those suggestions and update you soon. Yes, please do. Please do. Sunny says, love turmeric and Sidar face mask. Yeah. I'm actually thank you by the way, Nika. Last week you mentioned about talking to Pamela about Sidar. She definitely gave me some recommendations for that. So I will be doing a Sidar gloss bar too. I don't know yet what herb I'm going to mix it with, but I'm waiting for that one actually to come in. That was an Indian supplier she actually used. I don't know what I just touched into my eye. That's also why I have more makeup when I see it, because right now my allergies are so crazy. Okay. Octavia says scissors. Yeah. Nika says Knight is about to throw a fit for his food. Yeah. Well, technically not yet, because you know why? It's frozen. It's when it starts to defrost, and if I start cooking it, then it's game over. He would annoy me the entire time. Nicole says, hey, everyone. Hello, Michelle. Hey, Nicole. How are you? Tiffany says the bump doesn't scar. No. Michelle and her quote unquote acne again. How does it feel to be God's favorite? I'm totally jealous. Girl, you crack me up. Stop. Stop. I don't know. Like I've always had I'll tell you, my skin is usually pretty good. It's only when I have eczema flare-ups that it just decides wants to do whatever it wants to do. So not God's favorite. Stop. Catherine says, yay to just Sidar gloss. Yeah. Sidar is a really great herb, and I didn't know where I could find it, but thank you, Nika, because Pamela hooked the girl up. So Supply says the nails are giving. Oh, thank you. I just got done on Thursday. My girlfriend did them for me. They're like the gold foil on the chocolate with a gold nail. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Do you guys have any questions regarding the challenge or anything in general? Keeping your hair moisturized, just anything you want to talk about, chat about. Is there? I'll say this. Is there any other? So obviously the herbal living section, obviously skincare is important. Is there anything else within the skincare that you guys are interested in? Like, I mean, it could be about acne, and listen, I'll do my research. I will do my research on it. It could be from acne, it could be wrinkles. Someone mentioned about burns and burn scars, so I want to do a little bit more research about that. But is there anything like skincare related that you guys would be interested in? Because I know what I'm interested in, but I I know it's not all about me. So just let me know if there's also anything else regarding. Again, it doesn't have to just be skincare. Someone had mentioned previously about making like um not bath bombs, but like stuff you can use in the bath. I actually have bath bomb recipes that I use because y'all know I sell bath bombs, but I don't sell them like all the time. I'm trying to just sell them during like the fall winter season. Um, so I can show you guys how to make bath bombs and how to like use herbs in your bath bombs and all of that. We could also just do like herbal soothing packs that you put like in your cheesecloth and you put that in your bath. So it could just be herbs that like calm you. They're really good. We can have a lot of fun. We can do whatever we want, whatever is of interest to you guys. Charles says, can you freeze fenugreek after you make it? Yes, actually, it's really easy and really good to freeze fenugreek. Especially I would say if you hydrated it and you have that beautiful like gelatinous like texture and you're like, you know what, I made too much. Definitely freeze it and then thaw it out and use it whenever you want to use it again. And the great part about it is you don't have to like wait for it to I guess you just wait for it to thaw out, but you don't have to like do the whole process of hydrating the fenugreek. It'll be already hydrated and ready to use. Sharon says, how about hair removal? Oh, we could do hair removal. We could talk about hair removal. Sunny says, I'm in a protective style and the teas are life to the scalp. Yeah, I definitely, someone had asked, it might have been you who had asked, like, can I use the teas on my locks or my protective style or my braids? I'm like, you guys probably have the most optimal benefits of using the tea with the challenge because you really want to focus it on the scalp. Like, yeah, some of them have benefits for like down the length of your hair, but like you have access to your scalp in these protective styles. So I'm so glad that they are beneficial to you. Susie's Fly says, can we do a scalp eczema maintenance maybe? That one spot behind my head is always angry. Yeah, we can definitely do that. I actually have eczema in my scalp right on this side. This side of my hair, I think it's this side of my hair, is the shortest, and it's right in this spot. It's where my eczema, no, probably this in the middle is probably my shortest, but that is the most dry, funny, whatever, because the scalp is really damaged from my eczema and from years of like scratching and from years of relaxing my hair. I feel like it has permanently damaged the follicles a little bit. So we can talk about that. I do get bad scalp eczema in that section. I haven't in a while. The teas actually really, really help. I'm good for doing like the tea. Actually, the tea for this week, the scalp care tea with the chamomile, echinacea, elderberry. I find that to be really good. But the neem powder, neem, y'all, the neem be really, really, really helpful. And it's just about being consistent. For me, I have the most flare ups for me in the from spring, from winter to spring, and from fall or spring, summer into fall. Why can't I talk? From summer into fall, those are usually my worst eczema flare ups. Y'all see, like they come. This was bad. I started getting it on my neck. It's for me the change of seasons diet also, but change of seasons for me every year. It's also because I have severe allergies. My eczema is just triggered. And in my hair, I notice it starts to the itchy. But let me tell you, the neem. It stinks, but neem is life. Neem is life. I see Nika also agreeing. Neem is life, man. Funky life, but life. It really, really is. Let's see. Tiffany says soothing packs and bath bombs sound cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nicole says that face mask with Alma seems like it's going to be very beneficial. Yeah, girl. Then I tell you, Alma powder is so. We use it for hair care, but Alma is actually. I would say this in the industry right now, in the beauty industry, they're like realizing how amazing Amla is. And I feel like probably in I don't know, a year or two, you're gonna hear about all these like, oh, kind of how like turmeric went through this period where all of a sudden everyone realized how amazing turmeric is, and meanwhile, others, all these other cultures have been using it very regularly, and all of a sudden it was in every mask. Actually, I think like the gleaming hair mask, their mask is literally just like clay and turmeric, and I'm sure there's some oils and some other stuff in it, but like they blew up and got huge off of that. They made like so much money, and it's literally like the base of it is like turmeric and clay. But it's just funny, like when I was doing my research about it, how beneficial omelet is for the skin. And even they're saying like to the point where it could actually help to reduce and minimize wrinkles, especially because there's so many rich antioxidants in it. Slow down like age spots, age signs. It's just a really powerful herb. And I won't be surprised. And I would say a year or two, you're going to see amla infused hair mask, Almond infused skincare mask, almond extract. You're gonna hear this. I just feel like it's coming. Um, I love how things have been out for a while, and all of a sudden, like it reaches like that beauty or that in the industry, and now it just becomes like super popular. But meanwhile, we've already been known. Okay, meanwhile, we've already been fly using it. So definitely incorporate it into your regimen. Let's see. Um, I asked about okay, Sharon said I asked about herbal treatments for bath, soothing and cleansing come to mind. Okay, yeah, I got you. I actually have recipes because I make the bath bombs anyway, so I definitely have some recipes for y'all. Joy says yes, how to get rid of sun and extreme skin dead. I got you on that actually. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna try and do one right as fall starts. So maybe the following week. I'm gonna call it like basically like repair your skin from the summer sun damage, and basically like herbs and stuff you can use for that. Dorcas says, "Can you share where you get your fenugreek?" Shh, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I get it off of Amazon. I think it's in my Amazon store. If not, I will add it to my Amazon store and I'll share with you the brand and everything. I'll definitely do that. And you could just said Neiman's life, man. Funky life, but like, yeah. Octavia, give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Joel says, for eczema, try neem. It worked for me. Yep. Same. I tell you, eczema is bad. Eczema. Anytime I have any type of anything going on issues, my dog actually gets really bad yeast, and he gets like bacterial infections. Go figure. Apparently, that breed. So he's a King Corso, but he's a blue. They have extreme skin conditions, like extreme skin issues, because of his color. And so, guess who sprinkles neem? I rub neem and coconut oil on his body, and I put neem and coconut oil in his food, and that heals him right on up. Okay. Trying to stop. It's all like the medications, going to the vet and medications. And meanwhile, I'm like, why am I doing this when I already know it works? Why am I doing this? Yeah. So, Catherine says, can you remind me of the basic good scalp herbs to have on hand or to start with? Um, neem, neem will forever be, neem would be the base. Okay. I would say rosemary, horsetail, um, holy basil or tulsi if you can find it. I'm trying to think. Aloe, and you can use aloe in any form. I'm talking about like if you can get the aloe powder, aloe from the leaf, aloe juice. Um, those are like good to start with. I don't want to overwhelm you because that's plenty. Honestly, even if you just got neem, that would be enough because neem has like all of the properties of all like antibacterial, antifungal, good for hair growth, great for hair loss, and amla powder. Sorry, I know I said no more, but amla. I would do neem and amla. If I were just starting off neem and amla, that would be like really good. Um, Nicole said neem and lemon balm combo for itchy scalp is a miracle worker. Yes, I actually just got some lemon balm like 2 weeks ago. I actually like drinking it as a tea. It's actually really tasty. But yeah, you're right. It's really good. Davine says, hi, Michelle, an off topic question about henna. Do I shampoo, then henna, and follow up with a conditioner, or can I shampoo, condition, rinse, and then henna? My hair is pretty tangled after shampoo. Okay, so if your hair is really sorry, I have like my allergies. If your hair gets really tangled after shampoo, you probably need a more moisturizing shampoo. Or I would highly recommend that you like finger detangle, section your hair off before you shampoo, and maybe use like an oil, like do a pre poo. Then maybe dilute your shampoo with water or aloe or an oil, like a teaspoon of oil with like 2 tablespoons of shampoo, and that way it'll help your shampoo to be less and separate it out. Don't pour it just directly in the bottle. Separate it out and then make sure your hair is already sectioned off and that way apply the henna. And I say that to say henna is you'll get the best results from henna after shampooing your hair. Because what happens is when you shampoo your hair, it allows your cuticles to be lifted and then that way it's easier for the henna to bind to your hair shaft. When you use conditioner, it forces your cuticles to lie flat, right? And which is what we want, but it just makes it a harder time for the henna to bind when the cuticles are closed. And I get it, it can make your hair tangle. So definitely section your hair off. So like right now, if I were to do a henna treatment, my hair is pretty actually tangled right now. Because I done ducked my hair in water. I done did a lot of things this week. I had it in a bun, took out the bun. I done had a lot of fun with my hair this week. Maybe too much fun. But my hair is really tangled. And if I were to do a henna treatment right now, you're right. I would struggle because if I put shampoo on this right now, I would be in trouble. I'd be asking for trouble. So I would like if you saw my last video, my last hair video, I show you that I'm like detangling my hair with like a leave-in, my leave-in conditioner, or even the hair tea, and I'm putting my hair into like 10 twists. If your hair is shorter, 15 twists, 20 twists, whatever the case may be. Use an oil and then shampoo your hair like that. And then that way, when you're doing your henna, you just undo that one twist, put the henna on, leave it down. You know what I mean? Work in sections, and I get it. Like, definitely, shampoo can tangle a lot of people's hair, but don't. Um, I wouldn't say don't condition your hair if you're trying to use henna. I feel like it would just be really counterproductive. Counterproductive. I think that's the word. Yeah. Tiffany says, I have eczema around my edges. It's hypopigmented around my edges right now from when it got really bad. It's better now though. Yeah, change of seasons is huge for me too. Yeah, I think a lot of people have eczema and other forms of like dermatitis. A lot of Black women do. I think it's from a number of issues, but I'll tell you this, using the tea challenge actually probably really helped at this particular season for me, the change of seasons. Using all of those herbs on my scalp that have the antifungal, antibacteria, moisture, hydration right now is probably really aiding in that. And over time, like eczema again, like I will use a little bit of turmeric wherever I have dark spots. Feel free to do so. feel free to do so, especially around your edges. You can definitely put some right around your edges. And because this omelet is OG, seeing how everyone's jumping on the bandwagon now is great. But back in the back of my head, I'm like, I told y'all, yeah, like from years, omelet has been OG for you. That's what I said, years and years. But now it's like people are just getting wind of it, and like, yeah. Um, Sunny says, yeah, we know omelet is a vitamin C powerhouse. Yep, yep. Susie Fly says, can the gloss bars be used weekly and left on overnight without causing damage? Um, I'll say this. You could definitely use the gloss bars weekly if you know your hair. And I say that to say, like, some people using herbs weekly can be a lot. Okay. My gloss bars are very moisturized and you're getting a good balance of moisture with the herbs. I always recommend starting out every other week. I can use herbs weekly. I have before, but even for my fine strands, I've talked about this before, I try to do the least amount of manipulation. So I would prefer every other week. Have I left my gloss bars on overnight and been fine? Completely fine. Doing it overnight. I generally try to recommend 1 to 2 hours so that way you can, hydrate your hair afterwards. Try not to go to your bed with your hair wet every night. Don't recommend doing that ever. But if you're doing that occasionally, I don't think there's a problem with that. Tiffany says, can you consume omelet internally? Yes, yes, you can. I do. So I actually add it when I'm doing smoothies, which I probably will slow down on as the weather gets cooler. Because I like my smoothies like cold, like frozen. I do like frozen bananas and all that, and add some omelet and I add moringa powder to it, and bomb. I actually do that, especially when I'm taking my iron, because iron with vitamin C helps it to absorb quicker. So not quicker, it helps it to absorb more readily in our bodies. So yeah, you can definitely consume it. You can actually eat almost actually like a berry. So if you have any Indian groceries near your house, which I have a ton of them, I actually used to get the berries. They're bitter. They're a bit bitter, but you can eat them. Octavia says, funny because it's you and others who talk about natural hair growth. They're losing money. Yes. I get sick of commercials trying to get you to switch back to them. Never. You're the best. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, girl. It's interesting. The industry, I feel like there's going to be a shift in a few years. I already feel the shift coming, and the shift is definitely happening. You always hear now like these brands trying to incorporate these herbs, and it's perfectly fine to do so. But I just be like, meanwhile, people, OGs, we've been knowing, and we've been saying this for a long time. Nika says, "Yep, you can, Tiffany. It's a fruit." Yeah, Nika, why are we always on the same page? You can get the fruit from the Indian grocery store. Nika, get out my head. Get out my head, okay? Diane says, "I put omelet in my smoothies." Yep, yep, yep. Tiffany, oh yeah, it's Indian gooseberry. I forgot. Yep. Mm-hmm. United States of America. Hi, I'm new. Well, hello and welcome, welcome. Nika said, "Yep, that's exactly." Yolanda says, "Oh my God, I'm so late. I'm so upset. I had missed the last live." Oh, hey everyone. Hey Michelle. I don't know if you caught my last question on the last live. I was on. I got braids due to having a newborn. And I was asking for keeping my hair underneath moisturized. Is it okay to spray a liquid leave in every day? Um, yes and no. I'll say this: if your hair, why do you think you need a leave-in every single day? If your leave-in is not providing enough moisture, you might need something heavier. I'm not really, I'll say this. I used I won't say I used to be. I feel like when you're trying to get your hair to a certain level of hydration, you might want to moisturize it more frequently. Um, but your leave-in should provide a level of moisture um, that should know that you don't have to moisturize it every single day, right? So I'm trying to word this in the correct way of what I'm trying to say is, um, why do you feel like you need to use something every single day? And if that's the case, then maybe you need something a little bit heavier or to help still in that moisture. And I get your embrace, which means like you're not trying to put any heavy oils and butters on your hair like that. But maybe adding a little bit of a thicker adding a little bit more moisture to your hair, using like a moisturizer as well with the leave-in, like down the length of your braids, so that your hair retains moisture a little bit longer. Um, I'm just not a fan I'll say this, I'm not a fan of wetting your hair every single day. I do think that there is a point, like, for somebody who and I know you're talking about leave-in, it's not just water. But I think about, like, okay, so when someone who doesn't have a hair care routine, right? And their hair is extremely dry and it's breaking and all this other stuff. Hydration and water are like the same, but when you have the leave-in, you have moisturizers, humectants, maybe some form of sealant. It may not be a heavy sealant, some form of sealant in there. They call it an occlusive. And that is supposed to provide and protect a barrier over your hair where you don't lose and gain moisture as quickly, as opposed to when you just put water, as soon as the water evaporates, your hair completely dries out, right? So, wetting your hair with water every day to me is pointless. Wetting your hair with a leave-in every day, there should come a point where you don't need to use a leave-in every day because your hair should be coated and moisturized. And if your hair is never feeling like moisturized, then you need a different type of leave-in. Am I making sense? Because I feel like I'm trying to explain something and maybe I'm not saying correctly. So I would say like this. If I had braids in my hair, I would hydrate my scalp with a tea. I would make probably the tea that had like neem, aloe, amla, and I would use that every 2 days on my scalp. And I would make sure that my scalp gets dry. And then I would use my leave-in conditioner maybe every other day. And if I were to use it daily, I would just spray it really lightly. I wouldn't soak my hair as maybe just something to get a little bit of hydration. But I would probably use the leave-in every other day or every 2 days, um, depending on how my hair and the health of my hair was before I put my hair in the braids. Does that make sense? If not, I'll try to explain it a little bit better. I'm sorry. Um, Denise says, thanks a lot for the advice. God bless you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Yolanda says, and I have another question. My sister has heat damage and is it okay to do a protein treatment every other wash day? Because she washes her hair basically every 2 weeks and she is struggling with handling the two different textures. She wants to transition her way to natural, to becoming completely natural. Um, she says heat damage is okay to do a protein treatment every other wash day. Yeah, it's definitely okay to do a protein treatment every other wash day if she has severely damaged hair. So basically, you're saying she would do a wash, she would do a protein treatment once a month, is what I'm hearing. Because if she washes every 2 weeks, so 1 week would be a moisturizing week, then the next wash day, 2 weeks later, would be a protein treatment. Yes, yes, that would be okay for her to do. Um, actually, and I'll tell you this, actually, most people could probably get away with doing a protein treatment once a month. But if she has extreme heat damage, once a month is probably fine. She probably could get away with doing a protein treatment every wash day until she reaches a point, and I don't know what that point is because I can't see her hair. But when your hair is that damaged, your hair has think about it. Your hair is protein and it's damaged, it's weakened. You adding protein helps to strengthen it. You add some moisture to it. Of course, if she does protein treatment, she always wants to follow up with a deep conditioner. Um, but like once the hair is damaged, your cuticles are never fully flat. Your cuticles are so you're going to continue to lose moisture. You're going to continue to lose more protein over time because your cuticles are lifted. They're damaged. There's no fully repairing that. So once a month protein treatment is fine, and she probably could get away with doing something like a hard protein treatment, like similar-ish to like Apple G, and just following up again with a moisturizing deep conditioner and balancing that out. So I'm sorry for loading the questions. No problem. Yana says, my hair wasn't moisturized before the installation of the braids due to the braid, which I regret. Yeah, okay. That's what I kind of had a feeling when you were saying all that, because I was just like, um, yeah, that when your hair is not at peak, and I always try to tell people, like, before you get braids, even for me, when I got my braids, I did a protein treatment, I deep conditioned, I made sure my hair was really moisturized and optimal. So that way, when I get my braids in, I'm not having to worry about, oh, my hair's drying out, my hair is this, my hair is that. But I understand if you're in that situation, use the leave in, try to get as much moisture in your hair as possible. And really work on when you get those braids out, getting your hair back to peak hydration. Like I try to recommend if you're going to put your hair in a protective style, reach peak hydration first before you do anything else with your hair. Okay. Nika says these brands out here stealing ideas. Cough, cough. The M company stole O and Aloe concept. Cough, cough, and passing it off as a novel idea. Yeah, I'm so salty about that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Nika. I saw that. I saw that. I think they call it oat and honey or something. They call it different, but it's literally the same thing. But that's the benefit, or I don't want to say the benefit. That's the joys of being a small business and a small brand. But you know what? Those who know me, who've stuck by me, who've seen me work from ground up before, when I did my first oat gel video, before it was even popular in the natural hair community, and now people have brands, lines with oat and aloe. Um, yeah, I see it, but I say, I'm gonna stay true to me. I'm gonna stay true to me, and listen. That M company has a lot of issues with stealing people's concepts and things, because this is not the first time, and probably won't be the last, unfortunately. Um, Octavia says yes, absolutely. Okay, yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you guys understand. All right, cool. Hey, Emmett. She says, hey, everybody. Yolanda says, yes, every month would be a protein treatment. Yeah, I definitely think that's fine. I personally try to do protein treatments every 6 weeks. So once a month is perfectly fine. And I have fine strands. I don't have any heat damage, but my fine strands do very well with regular protein treatments. Hey, Moon Radiate. She says, hey, everyone. Nicole says, who's the M company? You don't know who the M company is? She's a big black owned. She's pretty big now. She's pretty big now. Uh, she used to have organics after her name. She might have put organics back into the name, but I'm not gonna call out full on names here. I love how, as soon as I started talking about stuff, a lot of people joined. I'm like, who y'all sharing these videos with? Um, but yeah. So it used to be somebody with something organics, and then there was a whole controversy. She removed organics, and I heard now that she brought it back. I don't know, um, but yeah. I'm trying not to be shady. Message me after this if you want to know. Sister Fly, you said you should trademark yourself and hide your formulas. Um, my brand and everything is trademarked, right? My Now I Am Nappy, all of that is trademarked. I don't believe you can trademark like oat and aloe. You can't trademark certain common uh, names like that. That is the issue, which is why you'll notice, if you notice, a lot of these companies, they all recycle. They'll have like some will call, I have a tropical blue line or whatever, and someone will be like, well, I have a tropical green line, and and because you can't, unfortunately. And unfortunately, when it comes, so I don't have my formula out here, right? Like, that's private. But you have to put your ingredients in the back of your on your labels. Okay, you do. And anyone who's in the industry in cosmetic science, cosmetic chemistry, let me tell you, uh, we all know that there is a certain level and percentage of things you can add to your products. And so I would say this, someone may not get it exactly right, right? No one's recipe is gonna be my recipe, but they'll put it out there enough to make it their own, and classify it as some new and upcoming theme that they found themselves. So that is the unfortunate truth of the cosmetic and beauty industry. And let me tell you, they have people out there. I would say most big companies, I'm not trying to name names, have big companies out here who follow the little small brands, and they will literally just jack their ideas. They will. And because they're bigger, and let me tell you this. I know a company was really small, and she had her own name, everything with her brand. Another bigger brand stole her name, allowed her to stole her. I would say this: stole her name and idea, and trademarked it. They allowed her to continue for like a year in making her products and all this other stuff. And then after the year, they were like, hey, by the way, after she made a good amount of money, right? Then they came and sued her and said, hey, you actually made money off of our trademark stuff, and now give me your money. And she had to turn it all over. So it's not just about it. Let me tell you, the beauty industry, the cosmetic industry is really, really tricky. So yes, getting your stuff trademarked as much as you can, certain terms, certain formula, like it's it's wild out here. And so you really gotta protect yourself. You really do. So yes, I am trademarked. Yes, I have as much as I can. But let me tell you, you don't think that other companies are following the small brands? I know they do. I know they do. They look at, okay, what's coming, what's popular. That's why I said, like, the whole Omelette thing, like, okay, who's using Omelette? All right, we're gonna start using Omelette. We're gonna notice that that's cool. Oats, okay, we're gonna start using oats in our formula because we noticed in the natural hair industry, oats are popular right now. Oh, we know, whatever. Think about like when the Shebe, when all of a sudden people started using Shebe in their line. Shebe had been out for forever, but as soon as the natural hair community got wind of it, some of these big companies started putting Shebe in products. Maybe not even doing the full research, maybe not even understanding how it works and any, but let me tell you, they have people out here who literally will come and they're waiting on black, small black entrepreneurs who are out here grinding and will take your idea and trademark it and then sue you. I was like, oh, yeah, I was traumatized for this poor woman. I never like to name names, but I let me tell you, these big companies will come and do it and not care, not a bit, not one bit, and will let you make some money and let you make money and then sue you. I was like, oh, and it's not about, again, it's not about who started it first; it's who trademarked it first. Okay, off of that tangent. Maybe not. Let me read these comments. um, Oh, Nika said, "You're the truth and we'll always support you." Thank you, Boo. Isn't she Hispanic? I think she is Hispanic. Tiffany says, "Yeah, these companies are trash. They are. They really are. That owner is terrible personalities." Anyways, yes, she has a really terrible personality. So I'll continue to support you. Thank you, Tiffany. If Trump trademark, you're fired. We should be able to do the same. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm like my allergies. Let me grab tissue real quick. Um, Yeah, there's a level, and I'm talking with my trademark attorney, like about how much what I can trademark, and that's just like the issue out here, because it's really hard. It's really hard to trademark certain things, and yeah, you do what you can. You do what you can, which is why I got my name, my logo, my brand, so nobody can just come in and just like take over at this point. Like I could sue them if that's the case. Um, Jasmine says, "Hey Michelle, I have to catch the playback. My fur baby Athena has gotten lost." Oh no! Oh no! We'll definitely go find your fur baby because I don't know how I'd feel if I lost Nate. Dana says she is still a hard no for me. She's just fake and don't trust her to ever purchase from her ever again. Yeah, yeah. You're not the only one. A lot of people have had so many issues with her and her brand. I mean, it's I've I listen. I was there for the debacle between her and Courtney Adeline, the other big company, when they were like going through it. I sat on the sidelines and watched. I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I always tell you, like, be true to yourself all through and through, because if you're not, people will see it, and it always comes out, and it always comes out, and it's never good. Diane says her last name is Rodriguez. Yeah. Y'all here throwing names out here. um Y'all saying, "Oh, that's messed up." Yeah, cutthroats. Yep, yep. I would fall out for her. Yeah, yeah. Char says these big companies take ideas from all small brands. Oh yeah, they do all the time. All the time. Nicole says, "Oh, okay, I can't figure it out. I don't use any of them anyway. Your products and mine, is it? I'm good." Okay. Yeah, if you want to know, just message me offline. I'll tell you. Nika says, "I really want to trademark a certain name because I know these both folks gonna steal it." Yeah, trademark it. Like start the process. It takes a long time. It takes like at least a year. Um, so I had started back in March of 2021. It took almost 14 months. Because then the thing is, like, after you get published, well, once they like, okay, approve your trademark and approve your brand, like I tell them everything I'm selling. You have to like, I put like, I have leave-ins, conditioners, I have t-shirts, I trademark my company, and then I trademark my YouTube and my like digital stuff as well. Um, it's so crazy because there's other stories of, and my trademark attorney was telling me all types of all types of crazy stories of people getting completely screwed over. What was I saying? Why was I saying that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So get yourself trademark. It takes time. And then after literally like you submit for your, not only just your name, but your logo, your brand, all of that. Um, then they publish you in their like, I guess their trademark document, whatever, online. And then companies have 8 weeks to respond and say like, no, we think her name is too close to our name, or her logo is too close to our logo, or whatever. So other companies can come in and like fight the trademark of your name. And then if not and no one comes through, then you get approved. So it takes a long a long time, but I definitely got approved and processed. So yeah, because I was like, I don't like what's going on out here already. It's already a lot going on out here. Um Octavia says, I believe that they have someone watching you. They do. Trademark everything. Yeah. I'm trademarking anything that I can. And I have my attorney, like, I don't care. Let me tell you guys, if you have something in this in day and age with social media, people follow you, people watch you, trademark it, protect it. If you don't have it, protect whatever you can, because the people come in here and try and ruin you. They will try. Charter says, remember back in the day when big companies used to do contests for people to turn in their ideas? You could be the lucky winner to get a trip on them or something. Yeah, super shady. Yeah. I'm sure so many people got their ideas stolen and taken, and there's nothing, right? There's almost nothing you could do about it. Shady. Tiffany said, did she have to go out of business since she was a small company? Yeah, she completely went out of business, Tiffany. She's completely gone. She couldn't, first of all, she couldn't afford, um, think about it, like as a small business, I'm, yes, you make money, but I spend and reinvest so much money back into my business to grow, to get bigger, this and that. This woman was basically living and thriving off of her business. I wouldn't say she didn't have any savings, but like, imagine, because the thing is, they're not just going to sue you for your money you're making. They're suing her because she used their brand name, right? So even then they're like, um I forget what they call it, but basically like she didn't represent their brand and the quality of what they were. And so they sued her for that. Like, so like let's just say this year I made $1 million. I didn't, but I'm just saying, let's say this year I made $1 million, and I'm like, oh my god, I made $1 million. And the brand's like, actually, we're gonna sue you for 1 million. We're gonna sue you 1 million for the profits that you made, and then 1 million for destroying our brand name, not keeping up with quality, da 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 da. So they can sue you for set amount of money. Even if you made a certain amount, they can sue you for however much, and claim that you didn't hold up to the standards of their name. And so people, maybe they, I don't know, just crap, just lies and nonsense. So yeah, she completely went under. And yeah. Octavia, okay, yeah. Nika says, I need to get in touch with your lawyer because people are sickening and it's easy for us to be robbed. Right. Yeah. I'm a lawyer. She's a Black woman. I'm always supporting the sisters. But she's really, really good. Really helpful. Nicole says, so true. They're all of a sudden doing this shady-ish. Tiffany says, can you trademark a formula? Yes, you can trademark a formula. It's your formula. So yes, you can trademark it. Octavia says, yes, like the daughter brand with L brand. Uh-huh. hmm Hi, United States of America. She says, hello, I'm new. Hi, well, welcome. Oh, you're right. You can only patent a formula, but then you have to reveal what it is. True. You're right. Sorry, you're right. You're right, Nika. You can patent a formula. And she's right. Then you have to reveal, because you have to submit it to the It's kind of crazy, right? If you patent it, you have to submit your formula, and then they post it. It's like on the registry, so people can technically see it. And all they'd have to do is like change one thing or two things or change a percentage and they could duplicate your formula. It's out there. Once it's out there, it's out there. Tiffany says, so how does Coca-Cola patent their formula with only a few people in the company knowing? I know it's a drink and I'm not a hair product, but curious. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. It's probably out there. There's patent in the patent books, patent law, patent, I don't know, something, whatever they call it. I don't know why my brain doesn't work right now. Um, I believe you have to put the information what it is in the patent. When I was reading patents the other day, like I do random weird stuff, I can acknowledge. When I was reading, they were patenting something in the component in fenugreek. I just had it. Nicotinic? No, whatever. There's a component in fenugreek that has been proven to stimulate hair growth in all living creatures. And of course, you cannot patent fenugreek, right? You cannot patent just fenugreek and say, "Hey, I'm patenting this." No, it's an herb. It's from the thing. So they synthetically made the the chemical that is similar to that and that fenugreek produces, and they're patenting that part of it. Um, but it was all posted. Like you had to see like everything. I like to read about patents when people like take something from nature and then they duplicate it because you cannot patent. Same reason why like vitamins and all of that, like they're not regulated. You cannot patent a natural substance from the ground. It's like I patent this plant here. Like you can't do that. Um, and the only way to patent a component from it is you have to be able to synthetically produce the component. I don't know everything about patent laws. I'll talk to my attorney about it because I don't know how it all works. Uh, nice view behind you. Okay, thank you. Oh boy, don't make it weird. You are in my body. Oh boy. Okay, let's not do that. Hi Ollie. She says hello everyone. Hi dear. Nika says it's patent law. They want all your business. That's what I said. As far as I know, because like when I was reading through the patents, you had to state like, I mean, you have to state like your process, how you achieved it, how you extracted said patent, the chemical process of this. I use this chemical with this chemical, heated it, whatever. You have to state like exactly everything you're doing. And I was sitting there like, yeah. Um, Octavia says it's out there, Coca-Cola, because RC tried but was missing one secret ingredient. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing when it comes to patents, as far as I know. People can get it, see it, take away one ingredient or increase like and copy your recipe. It's yeah. What madness is this person talking about? Who's yeah, girl. I was like, yeah, we're not doing that today. Nicole says, and these celebrities are coming out with hair care and skincare lines that are not good at all. Yeah. And the funny part, like my favorite thing about celebrities who come out with lines is like, first of all, these celebrities or whatever have been using someone else's products for X amount of time. They have amazing skin or they have amazing hair. They're not doing it. They're not whatever. They come out with a line that they've never used before and be like, yeah, I've been using this whole time. So come join me. And I'm like, no, you have not. No, you have not. It's hilarious. They do it because they have a name and a brand and they know people will buy. But I always crack up though when I see it come out and they swear they've been using this whole time. I'm like, no, you haven't. So you're telling me that you formulated this recipe and you've been having it in your house this whole time, and now you're deciding to sell the no, you don't do that. Like, no, you were using whatever products people had sent you over the years. You have great skin, you have a great routine. Like, come on, come on. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Miss Green Serenity says, y'all are so funny. I had to admit, I had to look up the company. Oh, yes. I've been missing your lives because my notifications are always changing and dropping off lately. I love the hair teas. Well, I'm glad you love the hair teas. Oh, yeah. I don't know. YouTube has been real funny lately with the live. So sometimes, sometimes you get it. Sometimes I don't even get notifications from people I know and follow, watch all their videos. And if I happen to go, I'm like, why didn't I get a notification? Like I don't know. YouTube be weird sometimes. Okay, Diane, because I have to use so much sanitizer at work, can you recommend a hand cream to relieve my dry hands? It's hard for me to recommend because I actually make my own, and maybe I'll do another. And this is let me tell you, this is like the woes I have of sharing stuff with you guys because I love to share. This is also why I had stopped formulating on my channel because people were stealing my recipes and telling me to my face that they were going to sell them. Um, and they probably are selling them. So lovely. But I do make my own. I actually have a lotion, like a DIY lotion on my channel I use. And then in the wintertime, I also follow up with my Shea Bay with butter. So yeah, those are what I use. And I think about it, I'm trying to think what brand would I recommend? It's so hard because I can't even tell you the last time I actually used lotion. Um, I can't even tell you the last time. Let me think about that. Literally, I'll tell you honestly, I use my lotion and my butters that I make. I make them in bulk so that way I just for myself personally. I have so many issues with drugstore moisturizers and hand creams. A lot of them trigger my eczema. I know why. A lot of them trigger my eczema. So I've always struggled, and I literally yeah. Octavia said, send her a sample for her hands. Okay, yeah. You know what? I can definitely do that. And Diane, you always support. So I got you. Message me, Diane, on or email me. I'll send you some. I was thinking about coming out with a little bit of skincare stuff as well. Just like optional. I'm not ready for the whole, I'm just focusing on hair care. But the lotion, I use that everywhere. The one I even posted on my YouTube from I think it was last year, 2 years ago, has like green tea, which is really really good for your hydration. It has green tea and has something else in it. I'm sure you don't want to formulate, but I'm just saying that the one that I posted, I make a heavier version of that for my hands and for my feet, especially in the wintertime. But I got you. I got you. Mm. Oh, Nika said, "Listen, Michelle's lotion recipe is the truth." Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right, Nika. You did make it because I posted it on on Instagram one time, and I was like, if you tired of being ashy, use this recipe. It's really really moisturizing. Some of those oils and stuff are like can penetrate. Very very moisturizing recipe. I know you if you don't want to formulate, yeah, I know I get it. But also try some of the whipped butters on your hands too. Yeah, eventually I will say this. Eventually I will come out with a lotion. I'll definitely come out with a lotion and something else for the skin because there's just no way. I can't because I cannot use drugstore stuff. Everything triggers my eczema. It triggers it. So I'm really really picky and that's why I make everything. I'm sorry. I know that wasn't really that helpful. Let's see here. Oh, Tanika says hello, everyone. Get the likes. Yes, don't forget to like the videos, you guys. You guys. Nick says, "Oh my God, Nicole, yes, I hate that, and they are the fastest in these big name stores. Mm-hmm. And they stay lying. Yep, take off the filters. Yes, exactly. Trash. Oh boy. Okay, United States of America. I feel like I need to. Okay, he's leaving. All right, fine. Nika says, it's so funny to see some of these celebs with hair products, but only have a teaspoon. I hate you so much. I only have a teaspoon of hair saying that it works wonders. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Not a teaspoon of hair. Why are you like this, Nika? Robin said, praise him, Michelle. Just got here on the live. Hi, my dear. How are you, Robin? Oh, man. Nika said, listen, okay, Michelle's lotion recipe is the truth. Thank you, boo. Acme says, I would participate in the skincare. Okay, okay. Tanika says, they won't prosper since they stole the information. You've got the treasure of wisdom and the thief doesn't, so you'll prosper far more than a thief. Right. I do believe that. Thank you. Thank you. Acne says, especially if it's a simple formula because I break out easy. Yeah, it is a pretty simple formula. I mean, I always say simple, and simple can be relative. Can be relative, but yeah, I have extreme breakouts, so I try to keep everything natural, clean, and intentional. Every ingredient I use, try to be really intentional about why I'm using it. Thank you, Octavia. Dave says, "Will do." Thank you, Michelle. I need the heavier version. I got you. I have a heavier version for like my feet and hands. Blue says, "Hi, Michelle. Is it true that you shouldn't add heat to activate a deep conditioner on high porosity hair? I sit under a heat cap for 30 minutes, but I'm not sure if it's for low porosity hair only." Um, it's not that you shouldn't. I'll say this. It's not that you shouldn't sit under heat. So the thing is, the reason we are using heat to activate the conditioner is because heat helps to lift the cuticles, right? And so then, especially if you have low porosity hair, or I would say even with some high porosity hair, right? Depending on where you fall on that spectrum, heat still helps to open the cuticles so you can receive all of those nutrients and benefits and moisture and hydration from the deep conditioner. The thing is, whether you have high porosity or low porosity hair, you pretty much can benefit from it. You just want to make sure, especially if you have high porosity hair, that when you rinse it out, use cool water, because then, especially with those with high porosity hair, it will help lay your cuticle a little bit closed. I talk about also in my high porosity hair video about following up, especially if you have high porosity hair, with something acidic. So aloe, a tea rinse, something to make sure your cuticles lie flat, completely flat. Those with low porosity hair don't really need that much help, okay, because our hair naturally wants to lay more flat. Um, you want to think about porosity on a spectrum, okay? So you have some people who have really, really low porosity hair where like nothing comes in and nothing goes out, versus somebody who has maybe the most highly porous hair, and maybe those are people who have relaxers and dyes on their hair at the same time, which mean their hair is so damaged and their cuticles are just open and everything's coming in and out, right? They can't retain moisture. Their hair is just like breaking. They have so many issues. Everything else is in the middle, right? There are ranges. I would say I have medium to low porosity hair. There might be medium to high, medium. Like it's a range. I always try to think of it like as a scale. So if you find that right now you adding a little bit of heat to your deep conditioner helps it to penetrate better, continue to do so. Just make sure you follow up with a cool rinse, or a little bit of something acidic to help keep that cuticle lying flat so that you can lock in that moisture. That's the only thing I have to say. I noticed some people who, I will say this, and it's not a hard and even thing. Those who with low porosity hair do better with steam. Those with high porosity hair would do better with a heat cap. Um, is that true? Is somebody with low porosity hair can't benefit from heat cap? And someone with high porosity hair can't benefit from steam? No, I'm not saying that. But I find that those things tend to be helpful. So a heat cap, because it's not like you're infusing moisture like the way the steamer is, but just follow up with cool water and you should be fine. Um, Octavia said dead hair over process. Right. That's what I say. When people talk about, oh, my hair is so highly porous, I'm like, is your hair relaxed? And is your hair dyed on top of that? Then your hair is probably not as high. Your hair might be porous. Like, don't get it twisted. There is high porosity hair, but unless you're on that level, most of us are in a range. Um, and cool water. Thank you. When you say follow up with something acidic, is that after shampoo and conditioning? I'm on the far end of high porosity. Yeah, after shampoo conditioning. I talk about it. It's when you moisturize. I call the LOCA, or the ALOC process. So basically, for those with high porosity, you could use like an aloe spray. Literally, just put aloe in a water bottle or a spray bottle. Spray the aloe on your hair. Put a leave-in conditioner, or the leave-in conditioner is perfectly pH balanced, which it should be. Um, Leave-in conditioner. Put some moisturizing cream. Put the butter. Spray with a little bit of aloe. Rub that down. Boom. hair could be sealed. Some people like the other process. Some people like the aloe at the end. Some people like the aloe at the beginning. Um, Regardless, whether it's the beginning or the end, do it after or while you're moisturizing your hair. Because that's really it. That's the last step of your process. Your hair should be, cuticle should literally be locked. Like, okay, we moisturize, we did a shampoo, condition, boom, my hair is a hydration, boom, aloe, then hair is fully locked and sealed because it's aloe thing. Yeah. And I know, and I, like I said, I know some people like it right, like before they do the leave in. Some people do it better at the end. Whatever your process is, you'll find it. And I'm telling you, that will help keep moisture amazing. Also, just as reference, Blue, make sure you do protein treatments if your hair is highly porous. Cannot stress that enough. I would recommend at least once a month. If you seem like your hair, you said, is very on the high end, I would recommend at least once a month doing protein. So yeah. Almost says hi. Hello, hello. All right, you guys, let me know. Is there anything else you want to chat about? Talk about. I actually have a massage today at 4:15. I'm so excited. Y'all, I try to get monthly massages. I know it's a little bit extra, but the way my body be hurting from making hair products all day, gotta treat yourself. So whatever form of self-care that you guys decide to do something with self care for yourself today, whether it's sitting quietly for 15 minutes, drinking some tea with no one bothering you, closing your phone, going to get your nails done, doing your hair. Maybe you don't find your hair to be self care, but do something that's self care for yourself today. Try for once a week. Like I said, I get my massages once a month. So that's my little treat for myself, my little, you worked hard, girl. um, Try to do something for yourself. Um, Nika says, "Oh snap! You better get you a rub down." Yes, girl. I had to. My body be hurting. Also, my hands, my arms, especially when mixing and stuff. Um, yeah, yeah. Says, "Hi everyone. I just subscribed. You now. You're so beautiful. I love your glow. Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing." But all right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'll wait. So I always know that there's a little bit of a delay. So I'll give you guys a second. Make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you guys stay tuned in for this week's Tip Tuesday because I'll be showing you the results of my tea challenge. Y'all will be ending the following week. Oh, here comes Mr. Nosy. Oh, I'm sorry because I got the light here. Here. Oh. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? Come on. Hi, baby. Oh, maybe not. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Okay. Nicole says, I'm high porosity and use a treatment cap at least once a month and rinse with cool water on wash days. Perfect. I spray my hair teas on my hair and scalp cold. Canola oil and mumu and mango butter is great for sealing. Perfect. Perfect. Nika says Nixley really be having my back on fire. Yes, girl. My back, my head, everything. My head, my back and my arms. Um uh Someone says Jaroslav says hello. Hey. Says I have an enema on my hand. Please tell how can I cure it? I don't think that's what you mean you have on your hand. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but I'm 99% sure you don't mean an enema. Octavia says, awesome show. Thank you, dear. Ollie says, speaking of glow, I'll be doing the turmeric mask today. Yes. Oh, please let me know. Comment under the video after you do the mask and let me know your results. Because a lot of people can see results after one treatment. So please let me know, y'all. Y'all always comment with me on my skin and I'm going to give y'all the secrets. All of the secrets. Y'all going to get all the secrets. So let me know how you guys like them. The turmeric is bomb. Oh, Nika says, look at my handsome nephew. Yeah. He's a baby. He's getting so gray up in here like a little old man. Acne. Probably eczema. Oh, if you have eczema, I can recommend I was saying a lot of times your pH is off. If you're having an eczema flare up, I do water and apple cider vinegar. So 1 part apple cider vinegar to 4 parts water, distilled water preferably, and I dab it in a cotton swab and I put that on the eczema to kind of get your pH balance back down. And then you want to use stuff like I have like a neem oil. uh, you want to be careful with certain oils, but like neem oil, something that keeps like any fungus, bacteria, and itchiness at bay. Rub that on there and then kind of like give it a little time. Use aloe if you can on it to help it to like kind of keep the pH and some of the itching down. Tanika says, thank you for the most recent mass recipes. I like their consistencies compared to the one I previously reviewed, which was clumpy. I look forward to trying them. Awesome, awesome. I hope you love it because I love it. These are my secrets, y'all. But yeah, no, they're really good. And especially like if you have extremely dry skin. For me, like using kale and clay as opposed to because someone asked like what's the alternative? As opposed to like bentonite. Even Restful is actually perfect for my skin, but like kale and clay is just not as stripping for my skin, and it doesn't give me like extreme dryness because my skin tends to be on the drier side. I do have oily T zones, not all the time, but yeah, that works for me. It works for me. I hope it works for y'all too. I know it's gonna work because the turmeric always gonna work. Turmeric is just that herb. It's just that herb. Um, all right, you guys. I feel like now I'm just rambling. Unless you guys do have something, I'm gonna go boot up with my doggy over here, and then I'm gonna get my massage. But if you guys do have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them at the end of this video. I will definitely be like online today until about like 3:30, and then yeah, then I'm gonna sign off and go get my massage. So have a good week, everyone. Hold up, Samuel says, eczema question mark. I use hemorrhoid ointment. Kidding. Just apply good lotion repeatedly if you wash your hands a lot after every time. I mean, some lotions can help, but try those herbal remedies I recommended. Uh, bye, Octavia. Bye, Tanika. She says, everyone have a blessed week. Thank you, host. You're welcome. Bye, Ollie. Have a blessed day, everyone. Sammy says, stay safe, stay loved. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Well, I'll see you guys Tuesday, actually. I'll see you guys for Tip Tuesday and then next Sunday. Oh, here my nose go again, y'all. Allergies. All right, you guys. I'll see y'all.